So, I was originally only going to be making one of these videos, that being the Mac in Smash Ultimate video, but since then I received a lot of requests to make more for other characters as well. And seeing how the Mac Ultimate video received such overwhelming support, I suppose I might as well try my hand at making a few more. So today I'll be looking at none other than Metal Gear Solid's very own Snake. Now, Snake has been missing in action for a very long time, and with the whole Konami debacle going on at the time, Snake's return to Smash seemed dreamier than ever. But then Smash Ultimate came along, and once again, Snake can now disrespect people with his forward air. Since Snake was not in Smash 4, I can only really compare him to how he was in Brawl, and Brawl is a pretty different game from Smash 4. But for comparison's sake, this is the only thing I can do. Like last time, I do have to put up a disclaimer, and that is that Smash Ultimate is not finished yet, and therefore all the information in this video might not be applicable to the finished game. As well as the fact that I did not get to play the game myself, and all information in this video is based off of observation. Anyways, Snake has always been a very interesting character. I've always found all of his moves to be really distinct. There's really just nothing quite like them. Back in the Brawl days, these moves worked very much in Snake's favor. Brawl's metagame was much different than Smash 4's. It overall relied much heavier on neutral play. Disregarding chain grabs and, well, Meta Knight, there was a very low amount of combos in the game. This meant that you would often play neutral, get a hit, and then maybe be able to capitalize on the advantage state, before returning back to neutral. When it comes to Smash Ultimate, it's still way too early to tell how the meta is going to be shaping up. We don't know if it's going to look more like Brawl's neutral-heavy metagame or Smash 4's mix of neutral and combo-heavy metagame. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably going to look more like Smash 4's, but that's only my guess. But it's important to keep this in mind as we move into the individual changes made to Snake's moveset, seeing how each move's applicability might be different in a new metagame. Snake's neutral B, the grenades, are back, and from what it seems, it has retained most of its properties from Brawl. You can still throw them at different angles with up to 2 grenades at the same time. You can also drop them on the ground by grabbing a grenade and then shielding it. By the looks of it, it looks like the grenades are going to be a very strong zoning tool, just like they were in Brawl. The rocket launchers, Snake's side B, seem to work a little differently. The missiles now travel significantly faster, at least when held straight forward. The missiles can still be turned around and controlled in basically any way you'd like. But now they're just a little faster. Not bad. Snake's C4 is probably one of my favorite moves in all of Smash. I just love the concept of being able to stick a bomb to an opponent and blow it up whenever I want to. Aside from that, it still seems to work very similarly to the way it did in Brawl. You can drop it on the ground or stick it to people, even if they're shielding. Then you can at any point detonate it by pressing the button again. This is also a really great spacing tool. If combined with clever grenade placements, Snake looks like he could be an excellent zoner. His up B seems to be mostly the same as in Brawl. It still has percentage-based armor, though by how much is yet to be figured out. And from what I could notice, it seems like it travels faster horizontally than in Brawl. It still does not put you into freefall, so you can perform any move after it should you like. Moving on to his grab. Snake has always had a very interesting grabbing game. His down throw simply puts the opponent on the ground in a state of a missed tech. They will then have to pick an option to get back up, which Snake can react to, effectively forcing a tech chase situation. His side throws don't seem to be that special. They don't seem to be able to kill or combo, so they're mostly just there for stage control purposes. Up throw is interesting. It looks like it actually is able to combo now. At low percent, up throw to up tilt seems to be a true combo, although it doesn't seem like you can connect an up air after it. It's not clear if it is DI dependent or not, but if it's not, then we might have ourselves some really solid early game damage combos. It looks very promising. His tilts and neutral moves also seem very similar to the way they worked in Brawl. Jab seems almost unchanged, still being a fast 3-hit combo. Down tilt is unchanged as well. F tilt works the same way it did in Brawl, being a 2-hit combo which you can control the 2 hits independently. Up tilt is probably Snake's most powerful tilt, and while it might not quite live up to the absolute monster it was in Brawl, it's still very solid, and has really good kill power and range, overall making it a very great anti-air option. Snake's dash attack has always been very strange. It's fairly fast and covers a lot of distance, and after the move is over, it puts you in a crouched position. This could probably help him avoid a lot of punishes, should his dash attack be shielded. When it comes to his smash attacks, his down smash received what I would consider a pretty major nerf. In Brawl, Snake's down smash was a proximity mine that you could plant in the ground. and when an opponent came near it, it would blow up. In Ultimate, they replaced it with a pretty standard looking down smash. Kinda similar looking to Falcon's down smash, to be honest. This is honestly quite a shame if you ask me, but hey, Sakurai giveth and Sakurai taketh away. Aside from that, his up smash seemed to work exactly the same way, being a mortar bomb that is shot up into the air and drops down afterwards. Lastly, there is F smash, which is not really changed that much either, although it kills really early, like stupid early, though this might be warranted since it has a very slow startup. His aerials all seem to be almost identical to the way they are in Brawl, which is to say that they are all very bizarre and kind of difficult to use. They are all very powerful in their own right, but they have a very notable landing lag. Despite this, they have received less landing lag than in Brawl. Fair still has its spike, which is good at least. Back air is also unchanged. Neutral air is still a flurry of 4 kicks, and it seems like they fixed the problem where it was very easy to fall out of it. Up air has notably less landing lag, so potentially landing with an up air is not out of the question, but its hitbox looks very awkward and tall, so I don't know how useful it will be. And that's about it. Snake has always been one of my favorite characters in Smash history. I just love all the wacky things he can do, and I'm really excited to see how he will fare in Smash Ultimate. I honestly can't wait. Oh, and by the way, before I leave, if you didn't catch it, I made a video similar to this one, talking about Little Mac and the buffs and changes he got in Ultimate. If you're interested in that, you can check it out right here. I also have a Twitter, you can follow me if you want to keep in touch with what I do. And lastly, I just want to say thanks for all the support this channel has gotten as the release of the last video. I honestly never expected it to blow up like this, and I'm very happy that everyone seemed to enjoy the video. It really gives me the motivation to continue creating content, and I hope you look forward to the things I have planned for the future. Oh, and one last thing. If you have any suggestions for the characters I should do after this, you can go ahead and post that in the comments. Do keep in mind that it has to be a character that was from the demo. If not, there just isn't enough footage for me to actually be able to do it. So yeah, I'll actually consider it next time I'm doing a video. I'll look through all the comments and see who gets the most votes, and I'll probably pick that one. So yeah. Snake is looking promising, and I can't wait until Smash Ultimate gets released. But until then, thank you so much for watching.
Ooh, brawl!